Pretty good. We've had a pretty good day. The weather's been real nice outside, so able to focus a little more on technical things and not worrying about heat and stuff like that. So practice been going pretty smooth.
Tough week of practice? I know they closed it on Monday.
No, it hadn't been any different really. It's just trying to focus on smaller things, especially in the run game, and try to make sure everybody's got a hat on a hat and trying to give our running back some space.
What did Kentucky do last year that gave y'all so much fits?
I don't know if it gave us so much fits as we just kind of used the mentality, 3 yards in a cloud of dust, that we were just trying to grind the ball out, and just a couple key fumbles that really kept us from putting that game away, and just got to hold on to the ball and keep from making key turnovers and try to use the same mentality again this year.
First true road game of the year. Is there a different approach in practice for you guys than if it was playing at home or same thing?
Not so much, just a few count issues and stuff like that, a few cadence issues from the quarterback, and trying to make sure he speaks up so where we can hear him, and just small things like that. But other than that, it's a football field. It's 100 yards long, so we're going to try to do the same things.
There were a lot of checks at the line of scrimmage last week that one game it's different.
Well, it all depends. It all depends on how loud it is in Kentucky. I don't think anybody's ever played there on our team right now, so we're expecting a loud atmosphere and stuff like that. But we're not going to let it take away from our game plan and just go in and focus and try to do the same things we do at home.
Why do you think teams are going to continue to put 7, 8, 9 guys in the box the way Arkansas did, just to sacrifice stopping the run and maybe make y'all throw?
I think that all depends on the team. If the team feels like they can leave less people in the box, stop the run, and it's our job to kind of exploit that and put rushing yards on the ground and stuff like that. And if they do stack up the box, then we let Greg throw the ball. But it's up to the team and how they feel like their coverage is and how they feel like their front seven is. And however they do it, we're going to try to adjust and make big plays.
Kentucky statistically actually has the worst rush defense in the SEC. Is that a misleading statistic from what you've seen on film?
I mean, I don't know if it's misleading. They have an athletic front seven guys. I mean, I haven't really seen that many big runs against them or anything like that. We've been watching film. There has been a couple, but nothing misleading. We're going to go in and approach it like they're the best defense we've ever played, and that's the mentality we're going to take into every game and make sure we don't overlook these guys. And they've obviously got a talented team. They're on scholarship just like we are, so we've got to come in and try to play tough again.
Are you indirectly playing Florida this week? You're going to be compared?
I don't know. We don't really look at Florida. They're not on our schedule right now, so we're just going to try to play them like they're a good team, and they are a good team. And just try to go in and work on things we need to work on to keep making ourselves better.
Like if they were to put together a rule that limited or even took cut blocking out of the game, how much would that limit what you would want to do as an offensive lineman? How much would that change the game and hurt it off?
Well, depends on if you're talking about the line of scrimmage or out in space, but it would definitely limit a lot of what we do here. And in terms of backside of outside zone plays and stuff like that, and as a big part of our cutback lanes and stuff like that is trying to get people on the ground, and that's been a part of football for forever. I know there's been talk about Dante and his knee injury and stuff like that, but that's just a tough situation. I looked at the block, and it was obviously a legal block, and it was a good block in my opinion. And they had a couple plays earlier where they got flags for blocks and stuff like that, but cut blocking's been here for a long time, and it's going to be here for a long time after Dante's injury. So you hate to see a play like that, but at the same time you just got to realize football is a physical game, and at any time somebody can go down, and you just got to keep on trucking.
Why do you say it's different on the line of scrimmage than in space?
Well, I mean, the line of scrimmage, sometimes you use it to get the defensive lineman's hands down and stuff like that on quick passes, and kind of when you pull around or something like that, or you try to get up to the secondary or something like that, it's hard for a bigger guy to kind of stop and get a guy in space and stuff like that. So that's when you see guys throw it knees and stuff like that and try to get a guy down. But that's what the difference to me would be, is if you kind of tried to take it away, out in open field, I could kind of see that, but it's a little bit more difficult when you're trying to get guys' hands down and stuff like that on the line of scrimmage. And but I don't think anything like that's going to happen. So it's really hearsay. It's just a tough injury for him.